back left. We're gonna go 1, 2.
Oh, we get the audio.
Got it. Go ahead.
3 on the cameras. The cameras are live.
Cameras live.
Here we go.
Audio.
Audio
Check
test.
this. Check. Audio check.
Audio testing. Camera.
Camera. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
And
Put your hand up. Now we'll try to get in this camera. Long time. I'm gonna lean back.
lean
Check
back.
on here. Camera rolling. Whatever. Most of that one's lined up. Alright, we're live. Well, we're not really live. But we're rolling. I'll put the thing.
What we put?
You don't want that butt in the background. Put up the
We're live. Welcome
symbol.
back to another episode.
Closed4Lunch symbol.
This is
Closed4Lunch.
for lunch.
I got a chonker here. Sorry about that.
Boom.
Want to call that good enough? Good enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so we're gonna start now with lighting these fake ass backwoods.
Ah ha ha.
They're called
We got a new product.
OG woods, fake woods.
Let's see. You gonna show it to the camera?
No,
No.
no,
No sponsors.
no sponsors, not yet. Okay,
We're trying it. It's like a backwoods,
so we're
but
getting
smaller.
this
It's
is
like a
Mikey WHTShoes coming at you live. This is Jordan Books coming
Books,
at you.
I'm here.
Double
Back.
live.
We're here again. Episode 2.
If you're feeling ballsy, grab the boon.
Boom. Feeling ballsy, grab the boon. That's how I feel most of the days that I wake up.
I'm gonna figure out the best way to do it. I think the first time I didn't have a boon, did I? I
Yeah.
did.
We were sharing a boon. Yeah, we were
did share
really
the
stoned.
boon. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really have a plan.
Okay. So we're back today. We have a better plan today. We're going to talk about 2 things today. And
What are we
they
talking about?
might not seem connected right now, not even to me, but we might find a connection. Number 1 is Operation
Popeye. Oh my God, spinach, dude.
Spinach, baby.
Okay.
Tell me about the spinach.
Okay. Operation Popeye. That was
Let me get a.
we were doing
Let me get the facts behind it.
we were at war.
Which war? We've been at war forever.
We were at war. We were at war. I believe it was around Vietnam. I think it was during the Vietnam time, but I could be wrong.
Who started
It
this?
could be. It could be in a different part of closer to. We were fighting with. We were fighting in Vietnam, right? So they had terrible weather over there, like, but they lived
Monsoon
there.
season.
Yeah, they had monsoons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they.
We talked about in our first episode, right? Stanley Kubrick. He made a Vietnam movie as well. Full
He
Metal
did?
Jacket. Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to do Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah. Okay, keep on. Sorry.
Yeah, so they figured out that it sucks to fight wars during monsoons. You know.
Hey, it was raining. Sometimes it seemed like it rained from down up, right? Remember? Forrest Gump.
They have to tell you.
They have to tell you, dude.
Right, see, that just came
Sideways
out.
rain.
Sideways rain.
Left ways rain.
Yeah.
Big fat rain. Skinny rain.
Can't even shoot your gun. Nothing.
Rain that stings a little bit.
So.
Right? Rain that stings a little bit? What is he really talking about?
So how long ago do you
Acid
think they
rain?
would? Yeah, dude. Biological weapons.
Rain that seems to come up from the bottom? What if they had that
Well, 'cause
anti-gravo, dude?
Because it's fucking flooded. Everywhere's flooded.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So Operation Popeye, as far as I know, was a planned weather modification program during the war in which we attempted to extend the monsoon season to make it more difficult.
For them,
For-
or to,
well,
or
it's
to
more
drain out their
difficult for
crops?
everybody,
It's just
right?
warfare, huh?
It's warfare, yeah. So
Fuck.
if you know when it's going to rain or when the monsoon's going to end or
Okay.
whatever, right, then you can
Are you
plan.
ready for their interpretation, right? This is the Shikopedia.
Oh.
Okay. Cyclopedia. Here we go.
Wikipedia.
Here, take this. It's really good, actually.
Yeah. Okay. See.
Yeah, I was talking shit.
Glad we did the sponsor. I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you.
was talking shit.
Talking shit, but it might be.
It was really easy to roll too. I don't think I've ever rolled the woods like that. Okay. Operation Popeye. Project Controlled Weather Popeye. Motor Pool. Intermediary compatriot. was a highly classified weather modification program in Southeast Asia during 67 to 72. It was only a 5-year banger.
Southeast
or so they say.
Asia. I was incorrect. I said Vietnam.
The cloud seeding operation during the Vietnam War ran from March 20th, right around St. Patty's Day, baby.
Oh, I'm an idiot. That is Southeast Asia.
Yeah, you're good.
Vietnam.
Yeah, you're good.
I forgot my map at home.
I know we need a map in here. It's okay.
Southeast Asia. I mean,
in an
South Korea.
To extend the monsoon season specifically over the Ho Chi Minh Trail, dude. It was used to support U.S. government efforts related to the war, dude. Oh, great. Guess who did it, dude?
Who did it?
Robert S. McNamara. He had a lot of beef with, he was Secretary of State. He had a lot of beef with Kennedy. But then they kind of like compromised and everybody was mad at Kennedy that he compromised with McNamara. In Black Ops, remember the first Black Ops, the zombies? There was actually the zombie map where you could be JFK, McNamara, Fidel Castro, and Nixon. And you
Are you talking about the Prime Minister of Canada?
The zombies. Oh yeah, that old boy. His son, my son. How you gonna be Cuban and have a son that runs Canada? What the fuck is going on there, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta look up Fidel Castro young, Justin Trudeau. They look fucking exactly alike. There's something crazy that the mom took a trip down to Cuba right before Justin Trudeau was born, about 9 months, about a year before. It lines up. You gotta watch Cuckapalooza, one of the best episodes. A lot of people don't like it, of Tinfoil Hat, because it was the first one without Ryan. So a lot of people got a lot of shit. Yeah, I got a lot of shit, but it was
Ryan
such
Davis. Hey Ryan, if you're out there, man, if you ever see this,
it's only like 30 minutes.
I would love to talk to you again, man. I hope you're doing well.
We'll get you on the Skype, dude. You can come over here. We'll pick you up.
You don't have to be on the grid. We have no phones. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, there's not even any internet in here, or else we'll be running live.
Straight up. Straight up. You know. I got your back, Ryan Davis, wherever you are.
Okay, so McNamara was aware there might be objections raised by the international scientific community, but said in a memo to the president that
we got the science bitches coming in again.
Dude, he sent a memo to the president that says such objections had not in the past been biased for prevention of military activities considered to be interest of national security. So, scientific concerns in the past around military operations doesn't mean anything. He quantified that.
Yeah,
he put it on the record. Everybody knows that. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right.
He put it on the record. You know, people like that on the record.
We're fighting. Yeah, we're fighting. Okay.
You don't care about.
I don't give a
security of Americans.
Me?
Security of Americans.
I do.
Is that what we're talking about here? Okay, here we go. Whatever. It's conducted over Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, and allegedly sponsored by Secretary of State Henry Kissinger and...
Okay, Henry Kissinger. That's an interesting character.
And the CIA without the authorization of Secretary of Defense Melvin Laird.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but...
That's interesting. Look at Melvin Laird, who had categorically denied to Congress that a program for modification of the weapon for use as a tactical weapon even existed. I fucked that up. Categorically denied to Congress that a program for modification of the weather
was used as a weapon.
Never
for tactical
existed.
Purposes. Yeah.
Never existed.
Okay.
So he was against it.
So he lied under oath.
No. Yeah. But he was against it. He didn't want them to use it. And he still went in and lied under oath and told them that it doesn't even exist. How fucked up is that? That's how you gonna be? How you gonna be like? I was like, how are they gonna even send him, dude? They're gonna send him because that's why he had to go to Congress, because he was against it, and they sent his ass in. Okay, now you have to deny it even exists since you don't like it, you hate it, right? Go tell everybody it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude. They do that shit.
Yeah,
they do that shit, man. They do that shit. They'll put it's a racially race thing. You know what I mean?
Where do you think you think Popeye, the name Popeye? Think about that for a second. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, where it come from?
What the fuck?
Pop your eyes.
Popeye.
Did you used to like make your fucking eyes explode or something? right? Public revelation. Jack Anderson published a story in 71.
Jack Anderson. Who is Jack Anderson? He's a writer?
Yep. He died in 2005.
R.I.P.
He considered one of the fathers of modern investigative journalism. My man. He actually won the Pulitzer Prize for that.
Wow.
Oh, no. That same year. Wow, that was a big year for this fool. He won the Pulitzer Prize in 1972, right? Jack Anderson, for his investigation on the secret American policy decision-making between the U.S. and Pakistan during the Indo-Paki War.
Wow.
Wow, dude. He was on the radio, but then he sold out at the end, dude. Ooh, he acted.
So that's the real conspiracy there. And then is it a conspiracy if we know that it's a real thing, right?
9 fucking kids.
Anybody at home can go into Google and they can type in Operation Popeye, and they will see that there is technology that exists that has the ability to modify the weather. They can make it rain. They can make it pour. You know, they can create storms.
So look at this guy that broke the story. Look what else he worked on. Just real quick, I'm sorry to cut you off. Among his exposés was reporting the Nixon administration's investigation and harassment of John Lennon during its fight to deport John Lennon. They were trying to deport John Lennon. Weird.
Where's he from? What?
Well, he's the UK. He's a British dude.
Oh, he is?
The continuing activities of fugitive Nazi officials in South America and the savings and loans crisis, because right around that time we had another like a housing crisis, like a market crash.
Okay.
And
recession.
Another recession, right? The gas crisis in the 70s, all that bullshit. That's when they invented this subprime loans and the tranches, the Big Short. That's what they literally invented. The gambling syndicate that's fucking the housing now.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Where you have a bunch of shitty houses, but if you have enough of them, then it equals a block, and a block equals whatever the fuck you want it to. It just needs to be considered. They call it a tranche.
Tranche.
A tranche. Yeah, it's a cool word, huh?
That's a good word.
Yeah, a tranche is a group of houses that, by themselves or even partial, is worth shit, but all together, all of a sudden, it's good based on.
The land.
Yeah, it could be the land. It could be the controlling percent of the little district, and they could be all on the same power grid. It could be a bunch of shit. It's all that city planning, fucking science bitch, racist bullshit, right? Because if your town is older than fucking 70 years, it's racist, dude. They built a black part of town and a white part of town, dude. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I live in a racist town.
So why are you sorry?
I don't know what to tell you. Well, you live in a racist town. I'm sorry to break the news.
You don't know where I live.
I know everybody.
I'm stuck in this box. I'm stuck in here.
We live in California. We live in a racist ass town.
I feel like I'm not even a real person. I think I exist only in the internet, in spirit form. Well, I'm not quite there yet. I'm gonna get there though.
Kid C goes. All right. So, Popeye is so important. Operation Popeye. Why would you say it's so important?
Yeah, I think that's
because
primarily
it's
people in the conspiracy community, I hope, are interested in evidence for things. You know, so if they had,
I think
if people were like chemtrails,
I think skeptics are more interested in that. The people that believe do believe because they know it's so far advanced.
Right, but you also need to be able to back yourself
prove
up.
Some of it. Yeah. You can't just be crazy walking around the street. Yeah.
Right. If you say, "Oh my God, have you seen the chemtrails today?" They'll say, "That's not chemtrails. Those are contrails."
Right.
You don't know anything about science.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. But then what do you do?
And then what are you supposed to say? Like, what would you say then?
There's a difference. There's. I agree with you. There is such a thing as contrails. 1 second. Excuse me, sorry.
Contrails do exist.
Very much so, and that's the condensation from the air being different when the plane goes by, or the exhaust being hotter, whatever. Okay, I get it. They stay just for a minute, and it's in a straight line. There's a difference in that versus a line that goes, and little by little it gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit hazier, and because it's getting bigger it gets less dense, I guess you would say. You know what I mean? It's not as white. It won't be as white. So it's a little bit harder to see. Some people don't really. Look, I don't see anything. You know, I don't see anything.
It's overcast.
Yeah, a lot of times it looks like overcast. But then there's other parts of the country where people post it, and it seems like so fucking blatant, right? Can you pull up? Can you pull up a couple of the really bad?
We don't have that.
That one. It's picking up on it. Yeah.
Right on. Okay, let's see if we can pull this
but
up.
it's so bad, dude. It's
look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
That's fake. See, they're making fake Supreme stuff. Get your Mikey white shoes, white axe, white mug. You know. Not right. Just let me know you want it.
Pretty soon.
I don't have anything ready.
Like I can get anything that you need.
None of that stuff is ready yet. But go ahead and let us know what looks cool, what doesn't look cool.
We're gonna type in.
Look up.
What do you want me to type in? Contrail or chemtrail?
The chemtrail.
Chemtrail.
Maybe not proof. Examples.
Let's just see what comes up in the photos.
Chemtrails examples. Okay, that's not so bad.
So, I think this is kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah, right. That looks real blatant.
Subject to copyright.
How about let's do this. Chemtrail time lapse. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I have
those are
seen
nice.
that.
Those are nice. Look up one of those real quick. But there's just a difference, and it's not. It's always these little planes. People say, oh, like, yeah, really, you think that airline pilots are in on it? And it's like, no, dude, they don't know what the back of the plane is doing. Do you know what the exhaust in your car is doing when you're flying, when you're moving? No, if you stop and it's a little bit, you want to just mute it down at the bottom?
My bad. Sorry, folks.
There you go. May 16th. I mean,
May 2016.
Alright.
So we have a fairly blue sky.
And then it just gets, it kind of happens like that. And we live in a place where we have a marine layer. They call it a marine layer. A lot of the fucking, in the morning around the beach, it's always a little bit hazy. And we get that as well as the smog. We're in a little bit of a bowl and we get a lot of staying.
Yeah, the Inland Empire.
Doo-doo. Yeah, we get a lot of doo-doo air.
People don't like to talk about the Inland Empire. It's like, no,
the IE
stinks. Put the IE on the map, son.
It stinks.
Shout out to
Stinky IE, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Stinky IE. Shout out to that guy over there at One Love IE. I don't remember your name, but he's got the booth over there at the in Victoria Gardens.
Okay.
So drive your ass over to Rancho Cucamonga area over there.
Yeah.
One Love IE. This guy started his own clothing line, his own thing, started his whole thing.
Yeah.
Shout out.
One Love IE.
Yeah, I love IE. One Love IE.
Right, clothes and stuff.
Yeah, clothes and hats and shirts and
cool. You want your smoky stuff? You gotta go to the Drip. Shout out to the Drip.
Shout out to the Drip.
And your Kaipa. That's all your smoky stuff.
Yeah. If you're anywhere in like
going east,
whatever, you know what I'm saying. Like if you're going east, you know what I'm saying.
You
like
gotta go to the Drip.
Stop by the Drip. Find the Drip. Go there.
Where else to get your food? You gotta go to Trader Joe's. I like Vaughn's.
No, you're gonna give Trader.
I like Trader Joe's.
You're gonna blast out Trader Joe's.
What else? What's a good one?
Why you like Trader Joe's?
Small little markets.
What if you did?
What do you do? You know the real reason I like Trader Joe's? Like the best reason I like Trader Joe's, man, is there's some CIA stuff.
CIA.
But there is
Trader Joe's.
You can go and get pizza dough already made and make your own pizza real quick. Because that's the hardest part. You make your own dough. Sometimes it doesn't work out right. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, but that's what you gotta do. You make your own pizza,
dough.
right?
Yeah. But the dough's already made. You just gotta flatten it out, dude.
Yeah,
Put
but
sauce,
that's
stuff on it.
That's a commodity of the material world.
Easy money. That's the real reason I like Trader Joe's. And the beer is pretty good. Okay, anyways.
And they got $2 Chuck.
Then where else you going?
$2 Chuck. People love that. People drink alcohol or wine.
Oh, yeah. $2 Chuck, huh? Shout out, what's his name? Not Charles Schwab, that's the fucking...
Shout out to fucking...
Charles Schwinger, dude. What's his name? Is it Shaw?
SHAW.
Okay, there he goes. My man, makes cheap wine.
Cheap wine, yeah.
Use the bottle, hold your coins, pick a bank, do your thing.
Thank you, Charles Shaw's
get your clothes.
family and his friends, too.
And his
And all the Mexican people.
All the Mexican people that do the work, baby. Shout out.
Shout out.
Okay. So get your smoke, get your clothes, get your food. What else you need? What else you need? You need get a local car mechanic, local guy. I went to a guy, got my car fixed. Motherfucker had a wonky eye, dude. Crazy eye. That's how you know if the owner is cool with hiring this crazy eye guy. You know he's a cool guy. So that's a good place.
Damn.
You know?
Damn. Oh, we missed most of the time lapse.
Okay, let's start over. That wasn't a very good one though. That one was kind of like.
What is this? It's gonna pull up something that it wants me to see. I just gave somebody a view for no reason.
No, go back. Go.
Oh man.
No, go back.
Oh man. Let's. Okay, wait. We gotta talk about the next.
No, but I don't like that one though, dude. Because that one's a little bit.
I don't like that one.
No, it looks. There we go. Click on that one.
Amazing.
Yeah. Because look how clear the sky is. I like it when they start a clear sky, not so much when it's a lot of clouds. It doesn't make it. Okay, anyway, sorry. Tangent, trying to,
So we're about
shout out what you need to do. Small businesses.
20 minutes.
20 minutes in, looking good. Let's see, here we go.
I don't know how this is gonna.
Let's see.
They persist.
Increasing in size. Where's the plane that goes over though?
Yeah, but how does it make you feel though? Does it make you mad?
The
Does it make you
chemtrails?
mad? Yeah, like what do you think they're really doing? Do you think that the heavy metals that are put into this aerosol injection,
SAI, that's the clinical name for chemtrails. Strategic aerosol injection. SAI, they love acronyms, capital T, there's alphabet companies.
Man.
Who knows who it is? We'll find out later maybe.
Probably work for Trader Joe's.
They might work for Trader Joe's, god damn.
They work at Trader Joe's and then
Everywhere else.
and they might do a little bit of a SAI.
SAI, okay. There we go.
So yeah,
there
we
we
get
go.
a couple strips,
Look
boom,
at-
boom,
there you go.
pew, pew. And they do the tic-tac-toe pattern,
Yeah.
right?
And it seems like when you're in a certain place you can tell the flight path. Right? You know that okay, there's an airport over here. If not,
Yeah.
they're going over, you know what I mean? There's not.
Sometimes you can see them turn.
Yeah,
They forgot to turn off
those
the
guys.
thing.
But like big
You
planes,
can see them, but they're not
like
pointing
that.
them out. Ooh.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, look at that thing.
That one looks bad. And then look, it just dissipates, little by little.
Yeah, it kind of turns into a cloud
Yeah.
or
I saw one at
swirling pool of chemicals in the sky.
I saw one at nighttime when it was really cold, and it literally looked like a condom, dude. Just a
condom.
A condom is just a little bit inflated and just
Of course.
rolled down, dude. Just the whole condom rolled out, just fucking going across the sky. It was like almost a full moon. It
out.
It went right across the moon. You know, I think it was on the eclipse night. To be honest, I think it was on the wolf moon, blood moon,
super blood wolf moon.
Yeah, it was there. It looked like a condom, dude. In the middle of the night, it was crazy.
What's the next topic where we're gonna do?
Oh shit. Okay. So
well,
we're gonna
we're
close
just-
this out real quick.
Yeah,
Close this
yeah,
out.
I tell you, this is
Let me tell you what.
debunked.
That one's not a great one.
I'm
The
just
other
playing.
one was a little bit.
This is not debunked. This is
This is what I'm.
What are those? What's that show with those two guys? And they prove everything right or wrong.
Mythbusters.
Mythbusters.
Read your mind.
Yeah, thank you.
My man.
Those guys. What do they
They're
feel
cool.
about this?
I'm sure they're a little bit of an op, but they have some good information. You know? Okay. Here, this is what I honestly believe.
Oh, good.
I honestly believe that
I like the honest.
we were right about all the fucking atmosphere in like the 60s and 70s because people have known about greenhouse gases and warming up or global warming and all that shit for a long time, right?
Okay.
I think they have to do chemtrails now. I think it's not a choice anymore. The chemtrails, yeah, where you're getting sick and whatever, people getting cancer that don't even smoke. But
What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know, kind of chonk it a little bit, squeeze it, pinch it. I think they have to do it. I think it provides us cover now. If they didn't do chemtrails, we'd be fucked. Because remember when we were kids, they have, in Simpsons, dude, they have fucking Milhouse running away from the hole in the ozone layer. Right?
Yeah.
What happened to that? There's more cars, there's bigger cars, there's worse fuel going into the atmosphere, right? All the fracking and shit, that wasn't a reality. Oh yeah, I just stopped that.
Wow, holy
just
cow.
close it, yeah. There's worse fuel, right? There's more, it's dirtier, they say that's like the worst, plus it just the process of it fucking fracking, the process of fracking releases gas, like as a byproduct. Not like even before they even burn the oil, it's releasing a byproduct, right? And then on top of that, it's like the dirtiest shit, right?
Yeah.
And the whole what happened to the ozone layer? What happened to the ozone layer? Is it better?
No, it's not better.
Well, then what the fuck is going on, right? We're fucked. We're fucked. They're saving us with the chemtrails.
Yeah,
that's what I believe, honestly.
Well, yeah,
it gives us a cover.
Tachyon membrane.
No, that's for another. That's for another guy.
That's for another episode.
Where's my chopstick? All right, here we go.
Don't tell me about the tachyon.
Next one is a little complicated. We can go anywhere.
Ready? Yeah, go as deep as you want.
We can go anywhere.
We go deep. Shout out to Sam Tripoli.
Shout out Sam Trip, dude.
Tinfoil hat.
We were there. We were there one day. We were there with Ryan. I think it was the last show with Ryan.
You saw us. We were there.
We were there. The guy actually asked about the black nobility.
You forgot the camera. That pissed off Ryan. That's why he was mad at you.
That's why he left. That's the fucking conspiracy, tinfoil hat conspiracy.
There you go.
Solved.
Solved it.
Debunked.
Yeah.
We consider that debunked.
We need a debunker.
We need a fucking debunker.
Yeah. We'll get one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we looking up here?
Mr. John Depp.
John Depp.
Mr. John Depp, dude. John A. Depp. What's his full name? Let's see. Jonathan?
Jonathan?
Or is it John?
Let's see.
No, what's his just fake name from the...
Jonathan?
John Chris Depp the
Yep.
second. He's junior.
John Christopher Depp the second.
63 years old is my dad. That's crazy. Look how many movies he's been. Go down to the movies. So we can kind of go anywhere with this fucking guy, man. He's done a lot of...
Everybody knows Johnny Depp.
Everybody knows him.
Everybody
He's a
knows
superstar. He's probably like
Pirates of the Caribbean,
top 10
Alice in Wonderland,
movie stars of all time. Right?
Yeah, he's in everything.
Top 10.
Sweeney Todd.
Look at, go all the way down to the bottom, dude. It's a crazy list. It's like 3 columns long. It's a trip.
Pirates.
No, go all the way down. It has a whole list. And he's been in a lot of different movies. It seemed like he took a turn, right? He came out, he was like an indie kid, right? And his first movie he ever did, right there, right? Nightmare on Elm Street. He was like the first
1984.
He was like the first male sidekick, right? The girl was the lead, and she was a strong one. He was kind of like, I don't believe it. He was the first male sidekick, right? And he had like real gruesome death and all this shit. At the time, dude, I watched this crazy, like, it's like fucking 4 hours long documentary on Freddie, and in turn, it went through every single movie. In turn, it was a documentary about the studio. It was the same studio that made that movie, and it was a real indie studio, dude. And they fucking just did it their way. They made it work. I don't think so. They were in like Pasadena in LA.
Do you think that
places
can be haunted?
Yeah.
Different. Do you think that they choose places that they know are haunted?
There's a connection. Yeah, there's some kind of connection somewhere about it. That's how like things get haunted too. They say like items and shit. Like don't touch that.
Yeah.
So he did that. So he was always an indie kid. Then he was, look at the movies.
I know, yeah. He's got 21 Jump Street.
Edward Scissorhands.
in June. I love that movie.
Really? I've never seen
That's
that
so
one.
cool, dude.
I've never even seen that one, dude. Gilbert Grape, what the fuck? You think about how much symbolism is in something stupid like Gilbert Grape.
That's a really good one, too.
Look, you know what Ed Wood is? I remember my dad watched Ed Wood, and he didn't like it, but I liked it. He was, it's like a biopic about this crazy director that used to wear, like, the original tranny, dude. He used to wear girls' clothes on set and, like, throw hissy fits, and he was real eccentric, and he would do a bunch of sci-fi movies, and that's who he was, Ed Wood. He's a weird guy. I don't remember. There's probably crazy with that.
The Ninth Gate.
So then, wait, hold on. See, Don Juan DeMarco? Don Juan DeMarco. Let me tell you about that story.
What do you know about Don Juan DeMarco?
Right? Look at
1995, American romantic comedy drama.
I think that might be what's his name?
A man believes himself to be Don Juan, the greatest lover in the world.
Yeah. Marlon Brando. The Godfather. I think that was Marlon Brando's last movie before he died. He was a fucking weirdo too, dude. He had a whole little island, and he was a fucking...
Why are you gonna do that, dude?
Banging people. He probably banged Johnny Depp before he died, dude.
Man.
I bet he did. Right? Okay, so that one takes place literally in a fucking mental institution.
Okay.
They lock him up because he's walking around looking like fucking Zorro, telling every woman he meets he's the greatest lover in the world. And then they slowly peel back the layers, and he was just going to kill himself, and he decided just to turn into somebody else before he did that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie, dissociation.
A little bit of dissociation. Right.
Donnie Brasco, I think, is about an undercover cop, dude, like a rat, you know?
Yeah,
so that has some truth to
too.
that. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Look how close those two movies are together. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and The Ninth Gate.
The Ninth Gate,
Those fucking movies are ridiculous. So Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, everyone knows, everybody likes. Oh, it's funny, they're fucked up, blah, blah, blah. There's a fucking scene about Pedogate and Pizzagate. It's a whole fucking scene. He goes, they got rid of Lucy, that fucking Christina Ricci, who had a fucking breakdown, right? Okay. And also maybe Weinstein, I think, you know what I mean? I think she was part of all that shit, right?
Okay.
She's like, exactly plays what happens. She's like an out-of-town girl that someone takes advantage of, right? Then boom, they get rid of her.
Okay.
And he's just like, oh, I'm too fucked up. I don't know what's going on. It was right, I think it was right after he was gonna leave, and then the guy like totally mind-fucked him. The cop, it was so weird. The cop like kissed him. He's like, can I have a kiss? And then it like cuts away, so you don't know if he kissed him or not, but he probably did, right?
Weird. And
then he calls the fucking guy and he goes, what are you doing? You're supposed to be back in Vegas. So then he turns back to Vegas. So this, I think this is right after that. So he's like real, like at the end of his rope, you know?
Okay.
And that's when he grabs the bottle of adrenochrome.
Yeah.
And he literally calls it adrenochrome, literally spells it out. He goes, this is crazy. And the whole time everybody's focused, it's perfect misdirection, dude. Everybody's focused on fucking Johnny Depp, and he's sitting on the bed, he's doing, he's fucking with his lips,
right?
And it's hard to hear the other guy. The whole movie, it's hard to hear Benicio del Toro, dude. Like, he was just fucking mumbling under his breath the whole fucking movie. It's so hard to hear him, dude.
Yeah.
And he tells him, he says, I got it from this fucking weird Satanist guy. And he even says, dude, like he's one of those, right? Weird lawyer, gets away with a bunch of weird shit, always telling him he's gonna sue him, pulls rank on just random people, weird.
Goddamn baby blood.
They tell, yeah. And he goes, or maybe just a fresh adrenaline gland to chew on, you know? Woo! But instead he gave me this. And he goes, they try to get him for child molestation. But he goes, why would I fuck with kids? They're too small. I need a bigger thing, you know? He goes on this whole thing. And then he goes fucking, even what does he say, dude? I think he says even a wolf needs counsel. Or even a tiger needs counsel or something. Dude. Yeah, even a fucking scoundrel needs counsel, you know? Even the devil needs some help. And then he turns into the fucking Baphomet, dude. He starts dancing around, he grows the horns, he has the titties on his back.
Yep.
And who knows what the fuck he says there. I don't know. I have to get the DVD and watch it with the subtitles, dude. It'll probably just say, like, muttering. But he's saying something. And that shit is lost, right? That's lost. Right. Nobody will ever know what he says, but everybody hears what he says subconsciously if they watch that fucking movie, right? Right?
So yeah, that movie, when you showed me that movie, it had me tripping.
That movie's a trip, dude.
Had me tripping.
So there's all these weird, like, think about Tobey Maguire at the beginning of that movie, the guy with the bald head, and they pick him up and they freak him out and he jumps out of the car. That's like the same character as Christina Ricci, and then like the last character in the fucking the waitress at the coffee shop. She's just so bitchy and she's like nasty. She's like picking her ass. You know what I mean? Like she seems like she's used up. It kind of shows like the progression, you know, of just people coming out west, dude. The West Coast is fucked up.
Yeah.
So that was a weird one. That has a bunch of weird symbolism. Then the fucking Ninth Gate, about a year, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less than a year later, this fucking movie is about. First off, it's a Roman Polanski movie. So Johnny Depp had to leave the fucking U.S. to film the movie because if Roman Polanski came on U.S. soil, he would get arrested for pedo. He banged a chick when she was like 14, right? So he left fucking country like in the 80s or 70s or something. He's been gone ever since, dude.
Wow. And
still one of the greatest directors of all time. Blah, 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 whatever. So before anything in the movie was made by a fucking pedo guy that's kind of into this weird shit. Came out in 99, right before he fucking right before the millennium, baby. A lot of juice, right? A lot of juice. You got a
says here,
number of numerology.
info for the folks here. We got The Ninth Gate, 1999 mystery thriller film, directed, produced, and co-written by Roman Polanski. Pedophile who is not allowed in the United States.
Yeah.
An international co-production between the United States, Portugal, France, and Spain. Wow. Based on a book.
Based on the book. Look at 1993 novel, The Club Dumas.
The Club Dumas for the readers. The Club Dumas.
Dumas. Can you look up Dumas and see what that says? But in the movie, Johnny Depp is a sleazy fucking book dealer. Much like an art dealer, he buys and sells, buys and resells, finds rare books. And he... Books!
Yeah, we're gonna get this one.
Yeah, what is it? But just look up the translation. See what Dumas.
Oh, you want to know what that word means?
Yeah, what is it? Because in Batman...
Dumbass.
In Batman, there's a Saint Dumas. And they're like crazy zealots, you know? Dumas translation. He wrote the...
Is the guy who wrote it?
No,
not at all.
Yeah.
Who's this fucking guy?
He wrote... Not Pirates of the Caribbean. What did he write? Three Musketeers? He wrote a couple
Three
books.
Musketeers.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get
The
that?
black dude?
Was he black?
Dude, yeah.
He was black?
No, don't put Dumas translation. So the movie Johnny Depp, he finds books for people, and this really rich billionaire kind of guy looks real sleazy. Everybody's kind of afraid of him. Tells him to find these books that.
Oh, just checkers.
Damas.
I don't know.
Might be right, might not be right.
Who knows? And
The billionaire.
Dumas.
Yeah.
How did I spell it?
Story follows.
I fucking spelled it wrong. Or D-U-M-A-S? Dumbass.
Dumbass don't know how to spell Dumas.
I spelled Damas. No, I did it right. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
This thing just doesn't know what language I'm speaking in.
What? I think it is Spanish.
Fuck you, SpanishDictionary.com.
Boo. Okay. So the billionaire tasks him with finding these books. I think it's 3 of them.
Right.
That they summon the devil. Right? There's stories or history or something, but there's these rituals that are in a picture, right? There's these pictures of certain rituals you have to do at certain places.
Okay.
And come to find, he finds that not one book has all the right answers. All the right answers are spread out throughout the books.
So it's like misinformation.
Yeah, misinformation. Yeah.
Spread
There's
throughout.
different-
There's truth hidden within the
bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, or there's bullshit hidden within the truth. It's more, the book is,
I suppose so.
the books are exactly identical. There's supposed to be 3 identical books. The only thing different in the books are the pictures have been drawn by different people. That's
Right.
it. That's it. All the
Right.
words, all the chapters, everything is
have
identical.
A little signature.
They have a different signature, and the signature that turns out to be the real says LCF. What would you say? LCF. What would you say that, huh?
What does that stand for?
Well, it comes to
that
your mind.
stands for Lucky Charms
Fucks.
Fucks. No, it doesn't work. Let's just go with Lucifer.
We'll go with Lucifer. I mean, if we have to.
Okay.
So, spoiler attack. The end of the movie, the billionaire thinks that he has everything correct, but one of them is indefinitely a fake. It was built like a failsafe, right? These guys, these two guys that, who knows, they could have been angels, could have been devils, I don't know. They're real shady, right?
Right.
Two brothers, right? There's a lot of two brother symbolism always.
Two brothers in a van.
In a van, there's always two brother symbolism, right? Enki, Enlil, Cain, Abel, Romulus, Remus, fucking who else?
Who else?
Who else? There's so many.
You know what I read?
Huh?
Jesus Christ may have had a brother.
There you go.
Twin brother.
Jesus and Jesus, dude, you know, whatever his name was, Jesus and his brother, you know, who knows, could have carried on the shit. Carried on the work, dude.
That's crazy.
The brothers, they own the bookstore, and they kind of gave him a little bit of information at the beginning of the movie, Johnny Depp,
yeah.
and they took one of the pages out and hid it, right?
Yep.
And he goes back to them to get more information at the very end of the movie, right? The billionaire guy, ends up doing the ritual, but he has the wrong information, so he ends up killing himself.
Yep.
Right? Johnny Depp goes back to that place, and those guys are gone. Everything's cleared out. Their movers are moving a cabinet, and the last real page falls down. So Johnny Depp has all, 9 pages, 9 rituals,
images, 9 graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the very end is him walking back into the castle that burned up the day before, the night before, or whatever.
Right.
And there's a big light. So it kind of, not so open-ended, kind of saying like, look at Johnny Depp, kind of open.
Right, he's banging that chick in the end too.
That chick, and who was that chick? She was weird. She was like floating down. She knew everything. She spoke in riddles.
God is a woman.
Or was it the devil? Remember, she got
a woman.
That's some nice things though.
Man, why do they gotta lie right to your face?
Right to your fucking face. I know, Ariana Grande, dude. What'd she do to make all that? You know what I remember Ariana Grande doing? I remember her going into that Krispy Kreme and being just wasted and like, she was like licking the donuts and like putting them back. Like, that's not good at putting them back. It was like the ultimate bitch girl move. It was crazy. But anyways, so that movie, let's go back to Johnny Depp. That's only the 2 movies, right? 99. Seemed like he was about it. He might have been a little bit over his head. No, go. Where are you going?
Well, I don't know.
Go back to the Wikipedia that has all the things. So then it seems like, you blew it. So then it seems like he, just go to Johnny Depp filmography.
Okay.
It seems like he gets in over his head. Maybe he gave away too much information.
Right.
And he starts doing all these stupid ass family movies.
Yeah, that's the
Go to Wikipedia.
maybe this is the electronic harassment they don't want me to find.
Go to Wikipedia, and then go back down to the bottom. You got it. You know, a crazy story, like a personal story. My dad always told us. I don't know if it's true. My dad does a lot of drugs, but he one time Johnny Depp came in there and he was stuck on the freeway, and he needed like just something stupid. My dad was working at like an auto store.
Yeah.
And he just needed like coolant or fucking something, a fan or something.
Gotta get this.
And my dad recognized him, and he was like, "Oh fuck, Johnny Depp was it was a long time ago, it was before he was really famous."
Okay.
And he's like, "Yeah, man, trying not to make a big deal, you know." And he said he was going out to Palm Springs, and my dad, he said he walked there from the freeway, and my dad gave him right back to the car, and he put the fluid or changed the fucking. Wow. Change the battery or whatever it was, you know what I mean?
Johnny Depp got stranded on the freeway?
That. Yeah, my dad, he told me that story, I just remember right now. Long time ago.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. So hopefully that's true.
Mikey WHTShoes' dad saved Johnny Depp when he got stranded on the freeway. If that's true, Johnny Depp, you'll know it.
You'll know.
You'll know it, and you should reach out to us and tell us
if it's true or not.
If that's true, because we like your movies. And
are you
kind of
fucking sucking up that adrenochrome?
Stop with the adrenochrome.
Let's see.
Thank you for telling everybody.
Everybody likes Chocolat. That's like a girly movie.
Yeah,
Blow. He's like a Pablo Escobar kind of guy, El Chapo kind of guy, right?
Who?
From Hell.
From Hell.
Another adrenochrome movie, Jack the Ripper. He's an old Mason. He's an old Freemason.
Oh, the Masons.
Right, and that was written by the Hughes brothers. The Hughes brothers used to make hood movies, and he's the one. Those are the guys that Tupac beat up on the street. You know.
Okay.
Both at the same time, handled them. They can't box.
And then they killed him.
Yeah, who knows, right? And it's adrenochrome. The fucking literally Jack the Ripper is like a rich doctor that can't be a doctor anymore because his hands shake, but he drinks the blood, he drinks the adrenochrome and goes out and fucking kills all the hookers because the hookers know about the secret wedding, Princess Syphilis, married a hooker, had a baby,
What the fuck?
gotta kill everybody. That's from hell, right? So it's this crazy conspiracy stuff. Johnny Depp is an opium fucking addict, but he has the visions.
Hey, God, I gotta tell you.
Fifth dimension, right?
I gotta tell you this fifth dimensional shit right now.
I'm ready.
We watched this movie.
From hell.
You brought the DVD over.
Yeah. Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, excuse me.
Keep going.
You brought the Blu-ray over to my casa.
I got you.
I watched it. We watched it.
Yeah.
Okay. My Facebook
picked up the absinthe.
The drug that he was using, the absinthe, where he puts the fucking opium on the sugar cube, melt that shit, boom, let it drip into your absinthe,
And then drink it.
and then pound that mother.
Yeah.
Right? Get high as a motherfucking kite.
Yeah. I see this visions. He was getting visions of the people that are getting killed right then or gonna get killed later. Or, you know, he was getting those. You got that on that. So that's a Raven.
Oh,
I got the vision. Right. That's a Raven.
Right. I know.
Woo. So. That's crazy, right? That's a crazy one, right? Next one, Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Guess what that is? That's the trilogy of Desperado. Guess who he happens to be in that movie?
Who?
A fucking CIA agent facilitating a coup in Mexico.
Oh.
They rip out his fucking eyes. He still has this crazy fifth dimensional senses, and he has a gunfight. He lives. He ends up living, even though he's a dickhead. He has a weird turn in the movie.
I gotta watch that.
Ridiculous.
I haven't seen that. Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah, it's a trilogy of
2003.
El Mariachi. Those are the first one was like crazy low budget, crazy Mexican. The second one was over the top, had Antonio Banderas. And he's just like flying around, fucking shooting guns. Dude, I love that movie. And then that's the third one. They don't focus on. He like literally the main guy, right? Is Antonio Banderas' character.
Right.
They focus probably about evenly with Johnny Depp's character.
Yeah.
I came over and took over the movie.
Ooh, that movie's Secret Window. That movie.
Right, that dissociative, right? Dissociative, right? What's the guy's name? Thank you, Mr. Claw or something, right? Remember?
Oh yeah, but I can tell you
stole my book.
I was talking to a friend yesterday about isolation. So
he likes to isolate himself and go up in the fuck. That's where he writes.
If you go in isolation, let's say you don't want to take any drugs, right? But you want to fucking find clarity in yourself.
Right? Lose yourself.
Yeah, you just want to fucking whatever.
Right.
See if you can figure out what the world is all about just by being out and about. I forgot what we were talking about.
The Secret Window.
Yeah, that movie's fucking scary, dude. It's scary as fuck, dude. It's one of those suspense movies.
Yeah.
Let's see if it calls it that. American psychological thriller film. See, those are hard for me to watch.
And you don't know, that's one of those, I remember someone explaining it to me as, there's different kind of movies, I don't remember, it's like film school stuff, but where the main character doesn't know what's going on, the audience doesn't know what's going on, or like the audience knows more than all the characters in the movie, or the audience is aware of what other characters are not, or are aware of, but the main one's not aware of, you know?
Can you imagine getting a role to play a part, and then you go and you memorize all your lines, right? And you're fully aware of all your lines. And then you go and you do all your different shots, you do everything, you're done recording. You're under the interpretation, or you're under the assumption, or whatever the fuck, that the movie's gonna be laid out a certain way. But oftentimes, what if the script isn't really the narrative that they're pushing, right? It's more like within the visuals, and they can make you look
different than what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
No,
so you could think, oh, okay, I'm okay with pushing this narrative. I'll star in that role, no problem.
But then they change it differently.
They changed the video or the movie.
I think they play a lot of games like that, man. They do a lot of things. I remember them with the It movie. They said that it was like had a couple weeks or maybe like a week or something had gone by, and they hadn't even met the guy that was playing the clown. They waited till the first time they saw him was in a scene in the movie, and they recorded that, so it was kind of real, you know.
That would be scary.
Yeah. So they told him what was going on. Like, this is the first time you're gonna see him. So they knew, like, okay, we're gonna see him today, but they didn't know exactly what he looked like, what he was designed like. You know, they had no clue. Okay, so
God damn,
that's
secret window.
Dissociated one, right? Finding Neverland. That's Peter Pan, right? Peter Pan grew up, right? That's a crazy one.
Not bad.
Chocolate Factory.
I like that
really,
one.
really weird in that one,
Yeah,
dude.
he's kind of weird, but.
And then, I don't know, the candy eating the kids as opposed to the kids eating the candy, right? Let's see.
Eating the kids.
Right?
Corpse Bride. Cartoon, claymation.
Right, fake ass.
Everybody's dead.
That's fake ass. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay, so British American stop motion animated.
Then we got the Caribbean. So it seems like he's holding on, but he's doing the Pirates. Sweeney Todd. He's singing his ass off. That was pretty.
Where they got him, they got him on Fantastic
commercial.
Beasts. So he's jumping to the Harry Potter.
Hold on,
realm.
go in order. Public Enemies is he's like fuck the government. He is damn, who is he? Not like Billy the Kid. What? Go over it.
Public Enemies.
Yeah, what's
2009.
What's his name? In
Mob
that
drama
movie?
film. Michael Mann. How interesting. Directed by Michael Mann.
Yeah, Michael Mann does a lot of action movies. He did Heat in that one. But look, okay, gave the birth of the FBI. Because they were trying to catch him. Click on that real quick. I can't believe I don't remember his name in that movie.
This was a good movie, dude. I saw
John Dillinger.
Yeah, that guy was a fucking gangster. Dude.
Yeah,
that guy was a straight.
They used to go back to the list. He used to soup up the cars before anybody even thought about that, dude. They would like literally everyone in his gang was like a fucking mechanic, dude. They would fix their own guns, they would make their own bullets, and they would make the cars faster than the police cars, dude. It was crazy. So
this movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. They came in to hook him up like they owed him or something.
Yeah.
Dude, right? They say he might have been involved in a little bit of fucking CT. You know what I mean? A little bit of child stuck in. I'm gonna be late for work. I'm stuck in
my car
on the freeway, right? Because they say he was real. Mary Kate Olsen, right?
Oh, R.I.P. I mean, no, she's still alive.
No, she's still alive. Or I don't know. One of them.
She's single.
He was. Those fucking troll bitches, dude. One of them was really tight with him, dude, and the maid found him, I think, and called her first. And she went over there, or she called her doctor or something over there first. Like, they didn't call 911 right away.
That's weird. That's too weird.
Yeah. So that's sad. And they say those two were kind of, they're funky New York.
Let us know how you feel about Heath Ledger. Was it a conspiracy? Did he die of natural causes? Did he die?
He was like one of the first fentanyl guys, dude, you know?
Oh, well.
Let's go. Okay, Alice in Wonderland.
That answers that.
Never Growing Up. He's a Mad Hatter, right? He starts losing his mind. The Tourist. What was The Tourist about? Oh, that was when
Angelina Jolie.
That was when he...
You got to bang her?
I think so. I wouldn't doubt it. The remake.
Was that before she got with Brad Pitt? That's 2010. They were.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Well, maybe they were just fucking.
Yeah, I forgot. There was a story about that
Shooting each
movie.
other.
I think that was like a passion.
I saw that.
That was like a passion project for somebody. Somebody wanted to make that. She might have directed it or something.
American romantic thriller.
Yeah. Finance, produced, whatever.
Boo.
Yeah, who cares? Okay, Rango.
Rotten Tomato.
I don't know.
I got a story about Rango. Let me tell you about Rango, dude. Yeah. I was up in Santa Cruz. I lived in Santa Cruz for a while, right? Okay, when I was living in Santa Cruz, I had Comcast internet. I downloaded that movie.
That's the same director as the Pirates. Go ahead. Or maybe the first.
Pirates.
Just the first Pirates.
Thank you, I know. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you that. I pirated that movie.
Nice.
Okay?
Pirate the Pirates.
But Comcast cable caught me.
Gotcha.
And they sent me a Digital Millennium Copyright Act notice. DMCA. Notice.
No way.
Swear to God. Swear to God. Give a middle finger to Comcast.
Were you
right now.
using the
For Comcast.
school's Wi-Fi?
No way, dude. I was at my house. I was in my house. And I had paid for internet service, right? I'm not trying to say that, you know, we should be able to pirate things, you know. I was trying to watch this. I was trying to watch this movie, right?
Yeah.
And they say, well, we gotta pay for the movie, right? Otherwise, how are they gonna make any money?
Yeah, but how do they know that you got it? Wow. That's fucked up.
Right.
Rango.
Right.
Tied into the deep
So
state.
when you got your IP address linked up, you know, you're not using a VPN.
No, all of those, yeah, and all of those fake, all of those, the like streaming sites where you can watch movies, like the really big ones, the blockbusters, the fucking Aquaman, probably the Johnny Depp, like all of those big ones, the Harry Potter ones.
Yeah, they got
They are in camera only. They never get a really good version of those.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't. That's kind of bullshit. I think, honestly,
bullshit.
I think they leak movies that are not very good.
Yeah.
Like the movies that aren't good.
Like Rango.
Yeah, it's
I
intentionally.
just wanted to watch Rango, dude.
It's intentionally leaked so they can gain a little bit of traffic. That's what I think, dude.
That shit pisses me off. He's got the little goldfish. He's a chameleon.
No water.
He's a chameleon. He's a reptilian.
Fuck.
It's like, come on, dude.
Hoarding
let
water
me watch
in
it.
the desert, right? He's the sheriff. He's okay.
I know.
Go.
I know. 2011, Rango.
So then, okay, Stranger Tides. That one sucked. Nobody likes that one.
Nobody knows about that.
The Rum Diary. I think he was. Okay, that's another Hunter S. Thompson kind of deal. I tried to watch it. I think it's where he met
I never
his wife.
saw that, but it'd probably be good to see.
Yeah, it was really boring, man. But there was one part where he opens his eyes, and there I remember it was like in the trailer, dude, his eyes were just completely blood red, dude. He's so hungover, but I don't think he's so hungover. I think it's a little bit. There's probably a lot of stuff in that movie, you know. I think he's in Cuba. It has a lot to do with the Cuban.
Oh, you know, Johnny Depp has got looks a lot like Justin Trudeau.
Johnny Depp?
No, I just made that up.
Lone Ranger. Oh, Dark Shadows. Okay, Dark Shadows.
This is a fucking flop, if you ask me.
That was a flop, yeah, but it was based on an old TV show.
Who came up with that?
It was an old TV show. It was a remake. It was an old TV show, and he was Barnabas. I was the Barney.
That's when he started doing the Tim Burton stuff. Okay.
No, dude, he'd been doing the Tim Burton shit.
Tim Burton, yeah.
Yeah, but
Tim Burton,
he's a little funky.
I got something to say. I don't have nothing to say, but I got this look on my face.
Yeah, he's got a funky looking
Helena.
wife. I liked her.
Bohemian.
Once.
Her name?
Yeah.
Bohan.
Maybe once.
Bohemian.
She's a Bohan.
She's definitely Boho.
Eva Green, dude. Eva Green's crazy in that, dude. She always got things out, dude. Okay, keep going.
Oh, okay.
That one's a little weird one. Of
Lone
course, wait,
Ranger.
before we do that, vampires, sucking blood, adrenochrome, easy money, don't even need to talk about it.
Boom.
Lone Ranger, kind of magic, right? He's supposed to be Indian, that was bullshit.
It's just like Pirates of the Caribbean.
They could have got an Indian, he actually brought that guy back to life, dude. He did like a little fucking...
Some voodoo.
Yeah, he did some crazy stuff. He's got that
I have
crazy...
to tell you.
I think he ended up being alive, like, he was like in the museum, like as an old man. And it was like a fake, it was like, you know...
But he was still in there.
Like, he was him, yeah. I think that's the end of that movie. I don't remember. I saw it on a plane, it wasn't very good. Okay.
Saw it on a plane.
Transcendence? Oh my god.
Oh,
What do you know about
this movie could have been so much better.
Yeah,
I think Transcendence, I think gives a lot of information out right there.
There's a shit
If you haven't seen the movie
information
Transcendence, go look at Transcendence.
Teach you how to make a Faraday cage. You can close off everything in your house. You can have a garden that is electronically sound, dude. You won't get no service, no fucking Bluetooth, nothing.
Yeah, I really like that movie. That is 2014.
And he takes his consciousness, puts it into a computer. It's a little bit of techno-Luciferianism.
That sounds kind of like Metal Gear Solid 1.
Ooh. Metal Gear Solid 1?
No, I just made it up too.
What?
What is that thing you showed me?
Captain America 2.
Captain America 2.
Ah, there you go.
And the guy...
Zolan, or Zoloff or something, dude.
Grimland?
That's his name, Zoloff. Something like that, dude. And he, Zola, I believe. Zola. Yeah, he put his mind in a fucking computer and he pulls the strings, dude. And they do all...
Should we do full disclosure?
What's full disclosure?
Xenu, 10,000 years.
10,000 years. Okay, Into the Woods. What's that about? I don't remember that one.
Into the Woods. That was the...
Oh, that was the Snow White one. Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, no, that's a Snow White. That's a bull. Okay, who cares?
What is that?
It's Snow White.
Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, or so. Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah.
Okay.
And Mordecai, that was really weird. He's like a.
I saw Mordecai.
Look at adapted from a book. He was like a billionaire that lost all his money, and I think he does get hooked up with like some government agency as like a spy or something.
Goddamn.
Of course, Black Mask. There you go. Whitey Bulger. I'll have a whole 8 episodes on Whitey Bulger, man. That was the American mob out of Boston, and
What did you just say?
Boston. Boston. Yeah.
Boston.
He was. It's a pretty good movie, dude. It's one of those things where it's a lot of minutiae, right? A lot of nuance. His childhood friend grew up to be an FBI agent. His brother grew up to be a politician, so he had these weird connections. Pulled up Boston. So his brother's he's like a congressman, right?
All right.
And we can't play this. Turn this shit off. Turn that shit off.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Got him.
Okay.
Got him.
Sorry about that, dude. I knew you'd like that.
Yeah.
The song is called Boston.
What do you know about Highline?
Who?
Highline.
High Alive?
Yeah.
Is that a place?
No, it's a thing.
It's a sport. It's a sport.
Yeah. You
Get
get a scoop. You get a little scoop and you throw it. No, it's J.
I played that.
It's J-A-I.
It is a place.
No, you spelled it wrong. That's not.
I just said, is it a place?
Nope. No. That's not it.
Hialeah.
No, that's wrong.
Florida.
Ready?
Ready.
J-A-I.
J-A.
/ Oh, go down right there. Under James.
What?
One more.
Why does it want me to read in James 5:16?
You probably already did it.
No, I never read that. I swear to God.
No, that's why it's in blue, because you've been there. You did.
I ain't never been there.
That.
I swear to God, dude. I'm a Bible thumper, dude.
Yeah, I know, but you clicked on that before.
I never clicked on that.
That's Halai.
Look at this guy, dude.
Yeah, no, look at. Put it on mute so we don't get boned.
We don't need it. Okay.
But yeah, this guy decided to pull a racket on this game. Started fixing this fucking game, dude.
Holy crap,
yeah,
dude.
No, it's like one of the most dangerous games in the fucking world, dude. One of those little balls hit you, it's like a racquetball, dude. One of those little balls hit you, you're fucked, dude. It'll like put your eye out. That's why they wear helmets. So Whitey Bulger, dude, made a lot of money off that. He won the lottery like twice. He won the lottery twice.
What?
Because
who wins the lottery twice?
Let me tell you how you do it. You find out who won the lottery. You go over there, you smack him in the face, and you say, "I'm going to give you half of the money of the lottery ticket, and I'm going to take the ticket, so I can say, how do you have all this money? Won the lottery twice." Right?
That's crazy.
He used his way to launder money. He was crazy, and he said he was a psychopath. He was MK Ultra. He served time in Alcatraz when they still had people, when they still had prisoners in Alcatraz, and he volunteered to.
I'm on a new level, dude. I'm so high. You got me watching this racket.
Turn it off. Why
look at this CIA guy, dude. He's taking notes. He's taking notes.
Turn this off. We can't even show this. Turn this.
Who's that? Look at Reptilian.
Who cares? Turn it off.
Reptilian.
Go back to the list of. We're almost done. We're almost done. 5 minutes. Go back to the list of Johnny Depp movies.
Okay. Sorry.
Johnny Depp movies. Oh, you lost it again, didn't you?
No. It's just the electronic harassment.
Oh, I cannot believe you keep doing that. You gotta open up new tabs. Okay. So Whitey Bulger, right? He was Whitey Bulger in the movie. People didn't like it. He had weird eyeball contacts. It was fucked up. Alice Through Looking Glass, another Alice in Wonderland movie. I'm sure if we put all those 3 Alice.
I don't think I saw that one.
And no, I haven't seen. I saw the first one maybe. So if we put them all together, I'm sure it's like got some weird symbolism to it. And then he joins this thing. Yeah.
Now he's on the Harry Potter game.
Now he's in the Harry, and he's the bad guy, dude. He has like white hair. Have you seen it?
Oh.
Yeah, there's some crazy. I haven't seen those ones.
He's a bad guy.
That's another one with this dumbass Pirates of the Caribbean. I think he's just obligated to do those, man.
What is this?
That they've made that movie like over 10 times. Murder on the Orient Express. It's a book about it's the Who or Clue. You know Clue?
Oh, okay.
Literally, Clue came from that. That's the original Clue.
It was the foyer with the candlestick.
Yeah, it could have been me. I was in here all night. I'm cheating on my husband. Jim could tell you, but don't tell my husband.
I've been playing harmonica for the last 45 minutes.
Yeah, so it's
in the lounge
on a train, and the train's called the Orient Express. I don't think Johnny Depp does it, but he's got
how
some
many
crazy things.
freaking Harry Potter movies are they gonna make?
Those are the prequels now, huh? They're pulling like Star Wars. That's whack. So that's it. And
he's recorded some music.
Yeah, he's recorded music. He's done shows. He's done like weird little cameos. He does all these weird interviews. And then he has
he stopped making music in 2015.
He has this crazy domestic shit going on with his wife. Did he hit her? Did she not? She doesn't want all the fucking money that she's entitled to.
Cool, Johnny.
Yeah, she doesn't want all the money that she's entitled to. Why is that? Is he afraid? You know, what's going on?
Is there some...
I need to learn more.
Afraid of Ghosts?
That's his...
Full 7th studio album, Bushwalker.
Is that his band?
Yeah, here we go. Dang... What does that say? Dangberg Records.
Dangberg, huh? I wonder where that is. Where is that?
Chinese.
So, seems like he's telling us a lot of things through the work.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's very odd. He seems like he's having meltdowns, right? MK Ultra shit. If you're high enough concept to understand what's happening in these movies and why it's important and what is it trying to say, right? And then he kind of fell off a little bit, started doing a bunch of bullshit, you know?
Yeah. Probably made a lot of money.
Oh, you know, we left one out, dude. You ever heard of Nick of Time? It came out in like 95. I didn't see it. Maybe I just went over it, dude. It's like around 95. See, it's not on there. That's weird. In Nick of Time...
Oh, I saw that.
He's like a dad, I don't know, he's like a attorney or like an accountant or something.
I thought that was that other guy.
And he gets framed by Christopher Walken to shoot a woman that's running for mayor or governor. She's running for governor. Her husband is like a big business time guy.
I did see this.
Yeah, dude. So he's always been involved in these weird, shady movies and this different shit, man. What is he trying to say? And why did he flip? Now he seems like on the opposite. He's all skinny and fucking sucked in and fucked up, losing his money, right?
Sold my soul to the devil, I ain't never get it back.
The toll, man. The toll man's here. You know?
Goddamn, Johnny.
Depp.
We're keeping an eye on you, Johnny.
Keep an eye on John Depp. My mom really liked him. My dad always told that story, dude. You know, I always had a soft spot for Mr. Depp, but I don't believe his bitch ass now.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't hit women.
You don't
throw things.
He didn't hit her in the house, but he was throwing the shit around. She was scared. You can tell how scared she was.
Right, you don't throw things. You don't break things.
Nah.
You don't take your aggression out on
the kitchen.
And the kitchen and things that you need.
Yeah, that's bad. And I'm think about the shit that we didn't see. Think about like the nights, like the wasted, when you get wasted, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't even seem that wasted there. Imagine if he's like throwing up and falling around and shit, you know?
It's like,
you know, he drinks a lot.
They exploit people that they know have some kind of a problem going on, right?
Yeah.
So let's say Johnny Depp has like a aggression,
right?
Like he's got an anger problem or something.
Yeah.
You know, like so, but he's working on it, right? He's got these demons that they come in, they try to motivate him to be angry at times, right? And so he's been trying to work through that. This is hypothetical, right? Or it's real. Who cares?
Okay.
So what if it's just like they find all these people that haven't quite conquered their demons, and then they exploit them.
They're
susceptible to, you know, suggestion.
The frequency. You won't be able to pick up the sound. You won't be able to pick up the energy from that place. You're right. It's a negative thing, right? Everything, right? You see it as just an instrument, different instruments. You wouldn't be able to hear that instrument unless you opened up your ears to it.
I can hear them right now.
And your ears wouldn't be open up to it only when you're fucking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're
Yeah,
when you're living wrong, when you're just fucking.
I've read so many things that say you just.
That's like karma, but
Yeah, but you can bring like
big
if you
understanding.
allow it into your subconscious. If you allow it.
Yeah.
Let's say you know you're scared about something. Right. You're scared of something. If you think about it, that's gonna keep it in your frame of mind. It's gonna be there all the time. So until you face it, right, whatever that fear is, then I think that's important. I think, and very few actors have already passed through that threshold. You know, I think like Jim Carrey made it through. You know, he made it.
Yeah.
He made it.
You know why I think he did it, dude? With that Andy Kaufman movie he did. I think he's always been a little bit spiritual.
That was the real.
He's been spiritual, but that shit kind of put him over the edge. It was undeniable, dude. He was making the parents cry. He gave the parents like closure.
He became Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Danny DeVito was like, this is fucking
dissociative
weird.
identity
disorder.
Well,
and someone checked in.
Is that a disorder?
Identity dissociative.
That seems like a fucking gift. That seems like a gift. You can become
D.I.E.
You can D.I.E.
No, man. D.I.G. Dig. It's a dig.
What is that, JID?
Nah, JID? JID or dig? No, just dissociative identity gift.
I'm gonna put ASAP on the map.
Oh, we're on ASAP. Yeah.
We're on ASAP.
We're on ASAP. We're like, yeah, it's ASAP time.